house? Huh? Who built these? How all the rooms got here? Mommy, how all the rooms got here?
Happy birthday! Those are your Lego.
Who built them? Where they got? The white, blue, and the green, white. We built these first. Build them, Daddy.
Let's do it.
You having fun?
Oh yeah, I mean this is like
I
my dream.
build it.
Getting to play with Lego with my son.
I build the Lego.
Happy birthday to Wow! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
Yay, Daddy!
Hazy. On the floor, onto the okay.
Yeah, why not?
Happy birthday to you. Hazy, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, honey.
Good job.
There's only 1, 2, 3.
Well, how old are you? How old are you? You're not 2 anymore.
Yeah.
How old are you?
2.
You're 3. Okay, let's do some pancakes. It's Hayes' birthday. We're having a big old stack of pancakes and playing with all of his new toys. Alright, so we're finally leaving the apartment. It's the afternoon. We put on Instagram, which is a good reminder. If you don't follow us on Instagram, be sure to go and check out our Instagram if you want like daily real-time updates. These videos tend to be several weeks behind, but we post in real time over on Instagram. Anyway, we asked you guys for ideas of ways to celebrate his birthday, and we got a lot of awesome recommendations, like Everland, which is a theme park we haven't been to, and all sorts of good stuff. But the reality is we've been traveling for a year and we do cool stuff all the time, and Hayes sometimes really enjoys just like a morning to play, and we got a lot of new toys and Lego today, so we stayed at home and we made pancakes and we played with Lego. We all had a nap, and now we're gonna go out. It's really lovely weather, and you know, go to a playground, maybe get a slice of cake and some pizza for dinner. By the way, the place we've been staying the last kind of almost 2 weeks, it's called WECOSTAY, and it's a big apartment building near Chungmuro Station, so very convenient, near Myeongdong, and then also near Uljiro, which you know we love. It has been wonderful. It's one of the smaller places we've stayed, but it's so well designed. The lighting is lovely. It's super functional. We were a little nervous just because we usually try to get 2 bedrooms or at least 1 bedroom, and this is kind of a studio. We've had a really great stay, so if you are coming to Seoul and you're looking for something affordable yet really functional and well designed in a super convenient location, I will put all the information about WECOSTAY in the description box below. This isn't sponsored, we just have loved this accommodation. We bought Hayes a birthday hat, not expecting him to actually wear it around all day. So far he is. So this should be a fun metro ride. So we made a couple of detours. My aunt sent us some money and wanted us to buy Hayes a toy, so we went to a bookstore and he picked out a remote control fire truck. He's never had any remote control toys, so I think it should be fun. And then we stopped by one of our favorite little cafes in town, bakery called Albert Park Bakery, which is in the Yeonnam-dong area that we stayed in with my parents. And we saw that they had this chocolate cake on Instagram that looked so good, so we knew we had to come get a slice for Hayes' birthday later. And it was good that we stopped there because we needed a screwdriver for the remote control vehicle, which we didn't have, of course, but they did. So now we've got our cake We've got Hayes' new toy, and we're at one of our favorite playgrounds.
Something fun that I discovered the other day near the place that we're staying. Sorry, also keeping an eye on Hayes here. Is we found where the potion ladies go to restock their cards. Very cool. I was geeking out.
What's that one?
Cheers!
You can have that one.
This might be our last Reddit Yakult
What's very dramatic stuff?
in Korea.
Holding back the tears.
Baba, just what you did. Yeah.
Now Hayes is talking to his Auntie Libby. Alright, so we stopped on the Line Park and talked to GJ and Pops in England.
And you have a car?
Yeah. Can you say hi first?
In order to have a car?
And now we've come for pizza. GJ and Pops are Pete's parents. Sorry, that could be inferred. That's easier than 10 and 11. Anyway, we had asked on Instagram earlier this week, best place to get pizza in Seoul, because Hayes loves pizza. He's a very typical 3-year-old in that sense. And a few people said come to Tom's Pizza in Hongdae, which was convenient because we wanted to go to the bakery, the playground. We love this area. So that's where we are. And we were trying to not get here right at 5 o'clock when they open, which is a normal time for us to eat. And we got here about 5:30 and there's no tables. So we're waiting and it looks really good. To Hayes. We can't get over in Seoul how like good the non-Korean food is, and Pete and I have lived in both Shanghai and Mumbai, and like there's some food they do well, but usually like you adjust your expectations as an expat. You're like, oh, that's good pizza for Shanghai, that's good burritos for Mumbai, whatever. In Seoul, we've been to some really great places. We've had really good bagels, which I don't even eat bagels in Chattanooga. Like I went to school in New York, I'm Jewish, I feel strongly about bagels. We've had really good tacos, which like often you don't get good Mexican food. And then now we've had really good pizza. So thank you guys for recommending that. Thank you, Tom's. It was delicious.
So good that we ordered one, because you never know, right? You want to try it, see what it's like. It was amazing. We ordered a second pizza with the thought like, oh yeah, we'll just take some of the slices home, like, you know, we ate it all.
Hayes had 3.5 pieces at the restaurant and is currently walking down the street finishing up the 4th slice. While skipping. He has had a good day. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hazy. Happy birthday to you. Can you come blow the candles out?
Big breath.
Yay! Oh, is that a fun birthday? Do you have a nice day? Say bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Oh, from nearly a month later and 2 countries later, we're currently in Vietnam again. Thank you for watching this video so far. I was really excited to preserve Hayes' 3rd birthday for our family memories, and it means a lot that you might enjoy watching it too. Hayes' birthday was our next to last stay in Seoul, and so sadly this is going to be our last video of our current Korea series. I think we have like over 40 Korea videos now, so I will link them all in a playlist right here. We can't even begin to describe how much we fell in love with Seoul and how grateful we are to have spent 3 months of our last year there. So while we're continuing to travel for a little bit, South Korea definitely feels like the kind of place we'll return to again and again. I mean, we only stayed away like 2.5 months last time. So aside from Hayes' birthday, our last week in Seoul was filled with a lot of other really cool activities. I wanted to include them in this video. One of the most exciting was meeting up with our friends and fellow YouTubers, Chris and Sarah. Okay, we're here with our friends Chris and Sarah. We've only met one time, but we owe them essentially our whole lives right now. I'm gonna say this till the end of time. We were just joking that like every time I share something on Instagram, I'm like, oh, these are the people we owe our lives to. Anyway, they shared the Airbnb program on June 28th, 2021, and the applications closed June 30th, and we entered, and it has changed the course of our lives. So we do owe them a lot, and now they're in Seoul. So you should definitely go look at their channel because this is our last Korea video, and they're probably about to start a whole series. So anyway, we've taken them to Korean barbecue, of course. I never know what to say. Hello. And this is your first Korean barbecue?
It is.
And they're gonna make their first sam. So you take, I think you can do kind of whatever you want, but the lettuce you start with, and then you essentially just like build the most perfect bite, whatever that means to you. So this is like sauce. You could put, I love to put raw garlic.
Okay.
You could put this stuff in it or eat it on the side.
Just grab it.
And then you have to eat it in one bite, I think is the rule.
Don't get me doing this. Please don't get me doing this.
Do it.
Chopsticks are so slippery, aren't they?
Come on now.
I'm terrible with chopsticks.
It's okay.
Go.
So I just like hold it and put everything in it that I want?
Yeah. So like, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was better at this.
Come on.
I'm terrible at it. So a little sauce. Is it spicy?
A little bit. It's probably a mix of like gochujang, which is chili, and also like a soybean paste, kind of like miso.
Watch your sleeve.
Oh.
We're such newbies.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the garlic.
Banchan, anytime you run out, you can just ask for more.
Oh, you just ask for more. I'll refill you.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to. I'm trying so hard over here.
It's just making, it's like making a sandwich. Right.
Oh, finally got
I just let it's like
Get all
the
your best
perfect bite
that you want.
every time.
But you have to eat it in one bite.
Yeah.
Oh man, so then you just eat it.
I'm glad you guys aren't vegan.
No, we're not. Definitely not. All right, do it.
Cheers each other. I mean, you need cheers.
Oh.
Well,
How'd you do? We also had an incredible meal with our friend Jay. I'm the worst vlogger in the world because I didn't film any of the most beautiful food we probably had in Korea. But Jay, who does the tours we talk about all the time, we leave in a few days, so we wanted to grab lunch, and he took us to this place called Yosujong that is very cool. It's like a set menu, like fusion-y, just incredible. I didn't film any of it. I'm so sorry. It was one of the coolest and most delicious meals we had in Seoul. And for some reason, the thing that Hayes was most excited about was a giant roll of toilet paper. We also got to see a very cool art exhibit at the Contemporary Art Museum. And we finally visited Seoul Forest, where I think Pete may have done one of his most epic Pete going down a slide.
It's our last day in Seoul. Come to a really cool playground. So, going out with a bang. Pete going down a slide. Here we go.
Oh, and we ate lamb skewers again, one final time.
Give me one, give me one.
And got a very far away glimpse of the firework festival. Then we flew to Japan, where we traveled around for 3 weeks, and now we are in Hoi An, Vietnam, where we are catching up on some editing and planning before we fly to India. But anyway, we just wanted to use this opportunity to thank everyone who has watched our Korea series for following along, leaving such lovely comments, and generally supporting us and enriching our time in Seoul. And who knows, we might end up back there in the future. By the way, we aren't gonna be filming while we're here in Vietnam because we have a ton of videos from last time and we're trying to catch up. But we are gonna try to show you some of our favorite spots through a new Q&A. So if you have any questions for us at all, any general questions, specific questions, whatever, please leave those down below because we're gonna start shooting that soon. And just thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Bye.